Hi, my name's Dave Long, and I'm running for re-election to the CUSD 200 School Board. In August of 2007, my wife Jennifer, our two daughters, and I moved into District 200 just as my oldest was about to start kindergarten. Currently, both girls are attending college and thriving as a result of the great education they received here in District 200. I've always been a volunteer. I've served teaching junior achievement, mentoring young men in an inner city program, teaching religious education, coaching soccer, serving on the Winfield and Action Board, serving on the Citizens Advisory Committee, and volunteering at our local church. For the past several years, you could find me in the back of the concession stand at Wheaton North football games, grilling, making popcorn, washing dishes, or helping serve customers. In my career, I'm a controller for American NTN Bearing Manufacturing Company in Elgin. I've served as a controller in various manufacturing companies over the 30 plus years. This gives me a sound foundation in operational finance, and brings some expertise to the board, as it's really important to have a well-rounded, diverse board with various backgrounds, which is what we have today. My goals are pretty straightforward. Focus on education, focus on the whole student, continue to invest in our facilities, and continue our excellent financial stewardship. In terms of education, we are performing well and have always performed well. We have gaps. We are addressing those gaps, and we're really focusing right now on new programs for math for elementary and middle school, English and Learning Arts also for elementary and middle school, as well as social studies for middle school. We're also working on balanced assessments and have recently introduced a tool called FastBridge, which helps monitor individual students and measure their progress. Much has been made of test scores over the past 10 years, and it's important to realize that the state tests have changed 6 times in 10 years, meaning the bar is always changing, and the performance of the district has been very good and on par or better than surrounding districts, and drops that we see are the same drops that are seen all around the state as a result of these changes. Talk about the whole student. That includes social and emotional wellness, making sure there's student connectedness, that every student has a trusted adult, and that every student is being cared for. Additionally, extracurricular activities, getting students involved, whether it be sports, whether it be performing arts, whether it be speech. There's a myriad of ways to get involved, and we strive to get as many kids as involved as we can, because that helps prepare them for what's going to come when they exit high school after 12 years. From a facilities perspective, we've done a really good job over the past several years with what's known as Sherman Durgis. We invest $7.2 million in capital programs every year to replace roofs, pave parking lots, expand tennis courts, tile floors, and take care of the interior of our buildings. We've also added to that in the last couple of years $500,000 to replace the playgrounds at our elementary schools. But the fact is, 3 of the 4 middle schools in the district are very old and in need of modernizing. We need open, collaborative spaces to meet with the way students learn today. We also need to improve the performing arts and music areas in those buildings, and we're currently under study of those potential improvements and how we're going to pay for them. Financial stewardship of this board has been outstanding. The last 6 years, we've received the highest honor from the Illinois Association of School Board in terms of financial recognition, and have passed balanced budgets for the past 13 years. And we will continue to do that. For community engagement, personally, I engage in the community as much as I can. I've had a lot of conversations with people on a variety of topics, whether it was during the pandemic, whether it's related to new programs, votes that we make, and so forth. I am always open and accessible. Having said that, I will strive to be more involved in various community groups so that we can hear voices that we may not be hearing today. In closing, I'm running on building on the great relationship we have between all members of the community, the administration, the teachers, and the students. My focus is on education and not agendas. I believe we're a strong district. We understand that there are places we need to improve, and there is focus on those improvements. We have a great administration. We have a lot of PhDs in the district office, in the school buildings, and it's our job as a board to let them do the work, and we provide the oversight and make sure the controls are in place to make sure those things are good. And I believe, again, having served for 4 years, my performance speaks for itself. My demeanor, my level-headed approach to solving problems, my ability to work with all members of the board, and my ability to listen and learn and not jump to judgments and let the experts do the work. I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video, and I ask you to please vote for me, Julie Kulowitz, Eric Jerpy, and John Rutledge, either in early voting, vote by mail, or on April 4th at the polls. Thank you.